Today's lesson, we're going to be talking about belief versus willpower. If you're ready, you know the rule. Get out your notebook, get out your pen, get out your papers, because you want to take notes so you can grow. That's what I do every day, so I'm going to encourage you to do the same, all right? So this idea of willpower, this idea of belief, like, oh, I've got the willpower to do it. I'm willpowering myself into losing weight, saving money, having a better marriage, blah, 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 blah. Willpower is all up here. Willpower is all intellectual. Willpower is all about thought. I'm going to do it. 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 I'm going to build affirmations. I'm going to build affirmations. I'm going to talk myself into success. And the problem with willpower is great, but willpower is not enough. We become so addicted to this idea that we can will ourselves into a new state, that we can, through just the harnessing of all of the negative beliefs and the negative thoughts and the negative habits, and then just tying them down with rock and chain, we can change our lives. There's two things that go wrong with that. One, we're focusing all of the energy at pushing back at something. And when we have to focus all of that energy at pushing back at something, willing something not to happen, and instead willing it to go this way, all of this energy, all of this force, we're still focused on the thing we want to change. We're still focused on the thing we are not. I will will myself into not being fat. I will will myself into being a better spouse. You can feel the tension that creates with our internal self, as well as our dreams and our goals. When we begin to transcend into the idea of a belief system, when we incorporate and believe into it and hold into it, and understand that we can manifest through our beliefs, through our spirit, through the energy that is divine. This is man-made energy. This is all thoughts and history and experiences. But this is divine energy. And that same divine energy exists throughout the planet. You don't see trees trying to will themselves to grow. You don't see birds willing themselves to fly. You don't see planets willing themselves into orbit. No, they just do. And so when you begin to say who I am, what I believe, how I hold to this belief, that I am this, you can breathe, you can relax, you can let go of the tension, let go of the battle, let go of the struggle, because in believing, you can begin to visualize, you can begin to see yourself in a future state of being. So when I say, I believe that I am healthy and strong, I believe that I am a good spouse, a financial planner, a parent, a person of influence, whatever, when I believe, then that means I see in complete and finished manifestation that thing in me. And so this idea that I can will myself into a direction is all about force. It's all about energy. It's all about pushing back against something. This belief that comes from down here, your center, your core, your soul, that's about creating. It's about pushing forth into the universe. It's about birthing already that exists. I can't believe something that doesn't already exist in me. So often how I see this play out, especially in those of us seeking our success, trying to create change in our life, become new things, and our universe is, there'll be willpower and willpower and willpower and willpower, and they're spending all of this energy pushing back against the world, trying to will themselves into a new state of being, and they just, and then finally they're like, I give up. And their shoulders drop and their head falls and they have to take their pressure off and the flood comes over them and the world comes in and goes, ha ha, I knew you couldn't do it, you're a failure. Even the little demons that live in their heads start showing up again. And then you try and get up again and you're like, I just don't know if I have the strength. I don't know if I have the ability. Oh, my arms are so tight. My shoulder, I can't. And over time, that begins to wear us down. It begins to pull away from us. It begins to make us doubt our ability to achieve and succeed the things that we want in life. But when we choose to believe from the core, from the beginning, from the heart of who we are, and we just rest into it, and we visualize it, and we accept it as our divine and perfect creation, when we accept this belief that I am worthy of my dream, and this dream was given to me by something bigger and greater than myself, and that the universe is already working towards responding to it, yes, I still need to make effort. I still need to show up. I still need to do my work, but I'm not battling against the universe. I'm working in harmony with the universe. I'm working in harmony with my team. I'm working in harmony with my company or my family or those other people that are impacted by this new vision, this new belief of who I am. And in that harmony, I don't have to carry the load by myself. I've got an encourager and an inspirers and coaches, and like the world just seems to bring the right people towards you when you move into harmony of who you're supposed to be. And how do you know who you're supposed to be? Is through that moment of visualization, through that moment of awareness, through that moment of belief. And so I want you to sort of ask yourself as you go through the day or look at your week ahead, am I trying to move, willpower, push, fight against the world to become something, or have I already accepted it as who I am? Do I fully believe that this is who I can become, the healthier, stronger, faster, whatever, me? And when I believe it, I can let my shoulders down and I don't have to build so much fight into it. I can actually move into it. And if you're struggling with the belief part, an easy way to start is just tell yourself, I say this each and every day, you guys, I'm worthy of this dream. Nowhere else in the universe. And I always have to chuckle when somebody says, but you don't understand. I'm the exception to the entire universe, on all the planets and all the stars, on all the face of the earth. I'm the one thing that's the exception. I think it would take less faith to believe that you're not the exception and instead just say, you know what? If everything else in the universe doesn't have to battle to become what they were designed to be, then I'm not going to battle. I am going to believe that I was designed to be who I want to be, and that I'm worthy of that belief because it was placed in me. All right? So there's nothing wrong with willpower. But if you're trying to push that rock up the hill simply by willpower, make that change simply through willpower, you're going to end up beaten down and exhausted, and your shoulders are going to be dragging. But when you internalize that thing you want into a belief, into a worthiness, into an identity, the world opens up. Things come to you. Now, I'm not going to lie and say it's all unicorns, cotton candy, and Halloween, but it's good because you don't have to exert the energy against the universe. You work in harmony with it.